All right, guys. So Brandon Ingram has dropped in game. Actually, I was not thinking that he was gonna drop with Jason Kidd. I thought he was gonna drop with Dirk. So to see him this early is actually pretty cool. It actually set me back a bit because well, it's better this way for me in terms of getting the video out on him. Now I can actually get gameplay of him in the video, which I will show someone that I was able to find with a good game. So I'm gonna throw that in there at the end of the video. In terms of what I've seen of this card, just looking at his stats and his abilities, I think he's just a free to play KD. That's what he seems like to me. In terms of stats, they're not that far off. Layup is far off, but in terms of mid range and three and dribbles, not that crazy. His block is low. Obviously, that makes sense. Rebound is obviously contest slightly better. Passing slightly better. Vertical is I don't like the vertical being that low, but it's fine, I guess. Movement is decent. I definitely would think getting movement in him would be pretty good, just based off that because he is slow. Consistency is very good, and his strength is all right. But in terms of like just like these are like they're basically the same card. It's just like I guess like maybe he's better. Maybe Brandon Ingram's better. That is that crazy to say? In terms of his skills, he has his ult right here, which is head on. Essentially, it's the same thing as KD's thing. It gives him contest resistance. It actually reduces contest range, just like Shai. And it has like a lot of accuracy buffs, especially if it's like a one-on-one defender. So it gets really crazy with that. A lot of his moves though I don't like is triggered when it's trailing or tied. But yeah, he gets like extra movement speed right there whenever when the game is when you're trailing or the game is tied. He has three variations in his dribble moves, which I think are pretty solid. They work well in terms of getting his shot off and getting to the rim. He has his layup, which when he gets a skill to pass out of it, he also gets another move that you're able to double clutch with it. Same thing with his dunk as well. He has his time shot. It's the same thing like his ult. It gives him like contest resistance. It reduces contest range, and it gets accuracy, especially if they bite on the shot. I think based on how it's worded is like if they bite, if you hold it to delay it and they jump before the delay, then the next time he shoots whatever shot it is, whether it's a mid range or a three, it gets like a lot of accuracy on top of that. So that sounds pretty good. He has a good dunk right here, good dunk animation, which, as I said, when you're trailing or tied, I think is when, if I remember correctly, you're able to like double clutch it. Then he has this vision interference thing where he just increases like contest impact. So essentially, if he's contesting the shot, he's making the shot much harder and more likely to miss when he's contesting. All right, so then he has a skill right here that gives him 240-degree block angle, but it's only when he's trailing or the game is tied. I don't like that a lot of his skills are like set to that. That's a requirement, or it's locked behind that scenario. It's unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is. He has this skill here, Eagle Fly, which essentially, when in the final 20 seconds of the game, he gets like basically a guaranteed shot right here. It seems like because he's not going to miss that if like he's ignoring contests essentially on that shot, whatever it is, whether it's a three or mid range, I think. Then you have the layup, which you can pass out of it, and then you can double clutch it. So it's like the KD move, like when you block it, but you can still double clutch it. But you can do it at any given point as long as you're trailing or tied, I guess. Then you have his catch and release. Same, he's just his catch and shoot, but he also has the ability to delay it, and it works the same like the other two shots, his ult and his normal fading shot. Contest resistance, reduced contest range, and accuracy. So it seems like he's just a very good shooter. Same thing with the dunk. Can't pass out of it, but you are able to double clutch it. Same situation when trailing or tied. So I'm not gonna lie, he seems like he's gonna be a good scoring option. Like he seems very good in that aspect. I don't know how well he'll play out against certain cards, but we'll see. In terms of enhancements, I will definitely say getting him up to enhanced level 2 is a must because he gets, as you can see here, reduced contest resistance and contest resistance stacking up to 9%. So that's pretty good right there. He gets safe pass distance at level 4. Doesn't really matter in my opinion. And then level 6, you really want him because he gets reduced contest resistance on all his jump shots by 4%. So that, like, getting up to enhanced 6 is going to be like very good, and it should be easier since he's an elite card. So I'm not gonna lie, he might be, if you have KD, I don't know if like he's gonna be just outright better or whatever. But let's hop into a game. I don't know how this works with now, like with BI here. Shout out to this guy Cooked. I just saw the game. I looked for like the number 1 guy at the time and found like a good game from him. So shout out to this. I think this was a good game as well. But yeah, I don't know like how this works now. Like how like he's just like KD. Like, is it even worth getting KD going forward now if you can have a freer version of him or easier to get version of him that you are able to just level up? So I don't know, but let's see what this guy's able to do with him. See the dribble combo, it only does 1 dribble right here. Come on, get to the rim. Ooh, nice dunk right there. I don't think a lot of people are going to be blocking it. At some point they will, but because he's new. Also we're seeing Jason Kidd as well. Oh, they left him open, Steph open. That's crazy. But yeah, we're seeing some Kid gameplay. I'll try to get some Kid gameplay, like the number 1 Kid. I played a few Kids so far today since it's dropped. Someone asked me as well, like, yo, our boy Broly, like, he was like, yo, this season is long as hell, man. This season is so long. To see all these new characters, we're gonna be seeing like multiple different. I want to see like how Kid fits into this meta. I really want to see. I don't know where I would rank him in terms of cards, but I would love to see where he fits into this meta. I think he could have even taken that layup right there since they all jumped. A lot of people just won't know right now. In day 1, it's going to be kind of difficult for them to figure out the block timing for a lot of these moves, but we'll see later on. All right, Brandon Ingram, come on, pass it to him. I want to see something. Okay, get to the rim. Yep, there we go. I think the block timing for his dunk, I guess, would be when like he moves the other hand. So like right when he's about to finish the dunk, I would assume so. Oh, Steph, there we go. Go over the screen. Have to double Steph always. It's tough to not double him, especially if there's another shooter on the team. That's where the center has to do, and then like the third guy has to like play in between the 2 persons as best as he can. Like when you're playing against a Steph, gets to the rim again. There we go. But that's the only way I can see like you can realistically guard Steph. Avoid this screen right there. Jason Kidd, what's he gonna do? Oh, did not take that. Could not get around the screen in time. I think he burned his sprint before he could close out there. All right, come on, man. Oh, he's wide open there. Take that. There we go. That's a 3. There we go. All right, wide open shot. All right, come on. I think the based on how it said it worked. Oh, got hit by the screen. If he had passed that out, that'd have been bad. That would have been a wide open 3 right there for Steph. I think based on how it's worked, he's like, if he does, as I said, if he does a delayed shot. Oh, does he take that? No. If he does the delayed shot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because he gets contest resistance, so that's a good shot to do right there. But if he delays it, then his next shot is gonna have a lot of resistance. And accuracy buffs. All right, come on. Steph misses that. Come on, kid. What are you going to do? He takes that shot. I have not actually seen it blocked so far. I said it's going to be, wide open 3 misses. Unfortunately, he's wide open again. Oh, he took too long. Come on. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, that's not a 3. Oh, it was a 3. He just missed. That's unfortunate. All right, 13-11. Come on, kid. Actually, I'm like, doesn't get that steal right there. I do really think that kid can be like an effective character scoring wise. Let's go. Come on. He's locking up Steph. I forgot as well. He has that vigilance. So he can contest. Like if he contests Steph's shots, there's a higher chance that he's going to miss it. That's going to be pretty good right there. Oh, gets stopped right there by Kid. He has knockback ability. So that's the reason why that happened. That's a terrible shot by Clay. It's unfortunate, but Clay really can't just pop his ult like that. Wide open. That's a great pass out. There we go. Do we get to see the ult? I want to see him pop his ult, because if he's in a one-on-one situation, doesn't matter. You can just rise over anyone. He also has the 20-second ability. Like last shot, he'll basically always make bad. I don't really see how he's gonna miss it, but yeah, come on, pop the ult, pass it to him. Pop the ult, stand in front of him, ignores contest. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think BI is actually pretty good. I think he's really good. I'm not gonna lie, for a free character, or well, not a free character, but a elite character. But yeah, tell me what you guys think down below of this character. Do you have him? Or are you planning on getting him? If you have KD, what do you think of this character? But yeah, that's all I have for this video, and I will see y'all next time, guys. Peace.